Well, actually, I don't think there has been a consensus among economists about the scale of tax cuts or even fiscal changes needed. So as we just heard, the government has been talking about the gap between its current plans and those plans that it would need to have to meet its own fiscal rules. Now, fiscal rules can be changed, and also there's a lot of uncertainty about how you could get there. So there are huge assumptions being made necessarily in any forecast about, for example, the cost of government borrowing, and that could all change. But the other critical point that I would raise is that as well as spending cuts, tax rises are an option. So when we're told that spending cuts are inevitable, that's simply not the case.
So you think we should go ahead with tax rises, but not spending cuts?
I think there is a case for some tax rises, yes. And I do think it's important that the government has a credible plan for its public finances and the economy. And I don't think spending cuts is the way to get there. They're right that a lot went wrong over the summer and indeed in that mini budget. But we're not in a public finance crisis now, I would argue. I think that was other reasons that made that such a problem. And I think one thing that is missing from this debate sometimes is that it really matters what you're spending the money on. So if you're trying to get debt to fall as a proportion of national income, the national income piece really matters. So we need to be doing the things that are going to support the economy in the long run. Now, my view...
So invest more?
Yes, exactly. In my view, I don't think tax cuts for the very richest achieve that. And I don't think markets believe that they would either. But if we had well-targeted investment that could grow the economy and ensure that people's incomes don't get ripped out so that people have cash in their pockets which they can put back into the economy, then that is the basis for a credible growth plan, I would say. To get the economy on track, we need to be fueling the things that will make it run. So that's people's incomes, it's businesses, it's public services, and it's simply not a choice to leave them behind tomorrow.